You know, there's something about spring. When the sun is shining, it's so inviting to get out of the house and to go outdoors, explore and enjoy the beauty that we are blessed with. The majestic birds as they fly, so powerful yet so graceful. There's also something about sunshine that beckons you to get out and to drive. You see, the car we have for you today on Let's Roll Out claims to be the fastest front-wheel drive around the Nürburgring. It is also the first time that it's gracing North American shores. The vehicle we have for you today on Let's Roll Out is the 2017 Honda Civic Type R. So this is the Honda Civic Type R, the first badged Civic in Canada. We get to bring it to you guys here on Let's Roll Out. From what Honda says, it is supposed to be simply amazing. Would you believe this? It is said that this vehicle was faster than the Shelby GT350 around the Nerdschleifer. Can you believe that? A Honda Civic, something to brag about, guys. Today we get the opportunity to take it out to see how good it is, how well does it stand up to that name. I guarantee you we will never see the full potential of this car because its tolerance is supposed to be so high, but yet we will try to extract as much fun as we can out of it. It comes equipped with 245, 30, 20, some Continental. That 306 horsepower is fed through a 6-speed manual that is supposed to be just so crisp and clean for the shifts. The clutch travel is good enough, gives you the right feedback for your engagement. But instead of us sitting here and talking, I think it's best that we drive. So let's do that. I feel so secure in these ultra bolstered seats. The steering wheel is sharp, it is small, reminds me of the Momo days where every Honda had one. The Brembo brakes up front will bring this 2,910-pound car down to a stop. The car feels light on its foot and so direct on every turn-in. Honda has been a company that always spends so much time to get things right. And in this, the R-Spec Civic, I think they've done a good job. Oh, the turn-ins are great, and the limited slip differential allows you to put that power to the road. We've got 3 modes to our suspension, and right now we are in sport. So let's dial things up. Let's make it full race mode. In race mode with the 30 profile tires, things become very bumpy in the front. But is it too much? I can live with it. The shifts are clean, and it is just a vehicle that is so tossable, so infinitely adjustable with the suspensions, the steering. If you can afford that $41,000 price tag that this Type R comes with, I will say go get it. See, this car competes with the likes of the Golf R and the Focus RS. Now those vehicles are all-wheel drive. Off the line, they will beat you, but trust me, the Civic, it is so good. It is amazing to drive, fast, slow, It does the job so well. Inside the dash, there's the rev limiter that will show you when to make that perfect shift. It seems like Honda has really given you a complete package in this car. Yes, I'm a believer, and I can see why it has created so much of a buzz all over again. And everything they said it was, it is. The Honda Civic Type R. On the outside of this vehicle, it is so aggressive. There's moldings everywhere, and Honda says they're functional. On the front, we have that spoiler that sits so low to the ground. It gives you the effect of aggression. Along the sides, there are low skirts to keep the air from under the vehicle. Of course, faster you go, you need the air above rather than below. On the back lid, you've got the humongous spoiler that says Boy Racer more than anything, but it is very functional. Now, even though it's so big, visibility out the back is perfectly clear. It was well engineered to do the best at planting the car to the ground, but keep visibility perfect. Awesome. On the inside of the vehicle, there is the color combination that fits this car perfectly. Red with black. In some areas, they are carbon fiber inlays along the doors and along the dash. The steering wheel is one that is small, and again, the mixture of red and black. There's a flat bottom, it is chunky, and it feels just right. There's an infotainment screen in the center that reacts very well. Now, one of my gripes that I have, or what an issue I have with this, is that I wish there was the volume control knob. We are moving to a technological age and everything is going so digital. They have put the volume control on the steering wheel, but then again, the speed of a knob compared to that of a button, there's no comparison. It's very fast, very quick. Now, the stereo in the car, it is absolutely perfectly suited for this car. It is crisp, clean sound, and it helps to keep some of that winding sound, which I think you shouldn't want to dumb down, but the sound is great. Now, when it comes to these seats, this is the most aggressively bolstered seat that I've seen short of a racing car. Now, the only drawback to it is that they are not adjustable. So it's one size fits all. Now, for many, that might be a drawback, but for some, they will love that cradle-like feeling of just being so perfect in place. They hold you just right. In the back seats, it is a simple 60-40 fold down. Black seats compared to these up front, which are red and black. On the back of the seat, just in case you forgot, it says Type R right there to remind you. Now, in the trunk, there's good enough space to carry your things to make this a practical car. You can fold the seats down to increase your capacity as well. Now, just in front of us, there is that mighty 2-liter turbocharged engine. Now, gone are the days where the engine will rev to astronomical numbers and just to make you work so hard for the horsepower, but it also is extremely rewarding. We are now at the age of turbocharged technology. The Honda Civic Type R. The first thing that I didn't like about this car has to do with the seatbelt. Now, this latch was just so big. Every time I try to unlatch myself, I keep on hitting it. Something small, but yet I find it a little bit annoying. My next thing that I didn't like about this car is that from the side, it just has a really high profile. It gives the impression of an all-wheel drive car, but I'm sure the guys out there are just waiting to get their hands on it to lower it and give it that perfect stance that it needs. Now, when it comes to this package that Honda has given us, it is simply astonishing what they've accomplished. The power is more than good enough for this 2,910-pound vehicle. The shifts from the gear are so short, notchy, perfect every time. The clutch travel is great. The engagement and the power delivery is just so perfectly suited for this car. I was never able to get anywhere close to the limits of this vehicle. It left me wanting for a racetrack to fully see what it's all about. But that is not available to us. If you are thinking of buying a Honda Civic Type R, I will say, do not hesitate. You will be satisfied. Thanks for watching. Let's roll out. Now, if you've enjoyed the show as always, please remember to give us a thumbs up. And if you have not joined us as yet, I do recommend that you subscribe because there's so much more in store. See you in our next episode.